Look at him. He was made for this. This is fantastic. Hello humans, welcome to the less optimized show on the internet. Today I'm going to finish the 3D model I sculpted the last time and I'll try to optimize it as best as I can. And then I'll try to rig it to make it ready for animation. I'm Artificial Marvin and you're watching The Surface. So, before starting to refine the model, I searched on the internet some examples of good topology and human anatomy.
3D models are made by vertices, edges and faces. The term 3D topology refers to the distribution of these elements in the 3D model. The goal of refining the mesh topology is to have enough details in the mesh to best represent the 3D object, using as few polygons as possible, in order to make the mesh deforming in a proper way when animated. This is an example of bad topology. And this is an example of good topology.
I loaded the topology in the program and I started blocking the basic shapes following the chart. This is actually the first time I'm attempting to properly do a retopology of a 3D model, so it'll be challenging for sure. Working with topology is a tedious and repetitive task, and it's very time-consuming. It requires also a lot of problem-solving skills, because every model is different from each other. It's like building a puzzle. So, after blocking the most important shapes, I already have to make a big decision. In fact, my model's head is very different topologically from a standard human head. It has no mouth, nose, and eyes. So I had to improvise, trying to solve this puzzle as best as I could. So I just finished the topology for the head and it took almost 3 hours of work. It really is a time-consuming work and still it isn't perfect. So I will have to refine it later for sure.
I hate so much doing this.
After the neck, it was time to focus on the chest, and as I did for the head, I followed the chart, blocking the most important loops first. I continued connecting the meshes, following the flow of the geometry, and occasionally looking up at my references. I have to say that the armpit section gave me a lot of trouble, because there I had to reduce the count of the quad, avoiding the use of triangles and poles. This is a very critical part of the model. In this spot, the mesh will deform a lot when animated, and this is the reason why it requires a very good topology to deform properly. After all, I think it isn't too bad, and I think that the arm should deform decently. About the rest of the torso instead, I think I did a quite good job, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out. Retopologizing the hands was a real nightmare. I didn't use any references to accomplish this job, and that's why it came out pretty bad in my opinion.
Shame on me.
The leg area instead was not too difficult, and in my humble opinion, I did a decent job. Looking at the whole character, even if I screwed up some parts, I think I did a good job overall.
Rigging is the process of creating a digital skeleton to drive the movements of the model. The skeleton is made up of a series of bones that are bonded with a portion of the model. When you animate them, the connected vertices move following their movement.
Look at him! He was made for this. This is fantastic. After topology, it was time to rig my character. For this purpose, I used an add-on that extremely simplifies all the work. Rigging manually with the default tools would have taken way more time. With just one click, all the bones were ready to work. I just had to refine some minor glitches in some areas. And then it was basically done. To make you enjoy this work better, I decided to present to you a little animation of my character that I downloaded from the internet and pasted in my rig. And this is the final result. What do you think? If you have any comment or suggestion, please write it in the section down below.
What do you do? I race cars. Do you win many races? No, the cars are much faster. What's CT short for? So he can fit in the spaceship. If you rearrange the letters of mailman, they become very angry. What do you call a stolen Tesla? An Edison.
If you liked this video, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button. Until the next challenge, as always, thank you for watching. Bye humans!